Yo.
Yo, Ash, what's good? How are
Yo,
you?
what's up? What's going on?
Can't complain. Yo, listen, I have a question for you.
What's going on? I'm here.
You know what? Nah. Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Nah. Let's talk about it.
You know what? Let's talk about it.
That's crazy. What? What? No.
Welcome to Nah. Let's talk about it. I'm your host, Ashley D, and I'm here with my co-host, and I'm here with my other co-host, Mr. Technical.
Come on, man.
And today we got an entrepreneur, and she's a rising star from Long Island.
Nice.
Y'all give it up for our special guest, BaddieBarZ.
Welcome.
What's up?
How you doing?
Baddies is outside.
We outside.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Of course, anytime. I'm feeling great. How you feeling?
I'm good. You ready to get down to the nitty gritty?
Let's talk about it.
Nah.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
go.
So, we want to know, why do women still put fathers on child support even though they're doing what they're supposed to do?
I don't agree with that. I'm not gonna hold
That
you. I
gotta
don't
be
know.
a bit of baby mom.
That it could be that. It could be they got a situation going on as far as like housing or like DSS or whatever, and they might have to put their child on child support. Maybe the money that they're given is not enough, and they need more money from the government. It'd be different situations.
But they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
If
So
they
that's
don't,
not their
yeah.
problem.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, women is just be bitter sometimes.
Because even with, I understand what you said, like,
But I feel like
with-
money's not always a thing, though.
That's true. But even what you just said, housing and DSS and all of that, you can opt out of not putting
Yeah, absolutely.
your child's father on child
Yes, you
support or
can.
not.
They would
So,
just down your whatever they give you. Yeah.
But it's just like you said, if they're doing their job, why?
But I mean, what consists of doing their job? It's not just giving money. That's
Being a
not being a father.
being a father,
So I
being
feel like-
involved.
I feel like if you're not putting in that time, because a mother, look, a man could give me money all day.
Of
My
course.
baby father could give me money every day. But him not being there helping me, because I spend a lot of time taking care of my son by myself.
But it still comes down to the financial.
Yeah, I was just about to say
That has nothing to do with the emotional attachment.
But I mean,
So you saying you want to pay your way?
yeah. It's hard out here. Nigga, we live in New York City. Excuse me. We live in New York
But
City.
when you fucked and had that baby, was you thinking about where you lived at?
Actually, I was looking at the skyline.
I was looking at the mirrors at the top.
I just feel like
I don't know.
women. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like women look at men as a come up when a baby's involved. Because they
ain't
can
no
have it. The
NBA
bitches
player.
is winning right now, huh?
It's so crazy.
Nah, they ain't don't say that, cause a lot of you motherfuckers ain't no NBA players,
they not.
ain't no
They ain't got no
football
money.
player. You ain't
Y'all
no
know
rapper.
who y'all fucking know.
But again,
Were they your
Sometimes people
NBA
don't know who
player?
they fucking know.
yeah.
Who you fucking?
Niggas
Sometimes
be
you could
putting
be
up a
fucking a
facade for a
scammer and he
while.
get locked up.
Not
So,
even
bro,
that.
why
He's
keep the
up for a
baby?
little bit and then down.
Why keep the baby? Everybody up and then down.
Cause it was too late.
I can't speak on that really because I don't have my baby daddy on child support and I have my son majority of the time. So.
Well, I do. Hey,
Why do you have
Why,
your baby
though?
dad
Yeah.
on child support?
to be honest, it was a point in time where I had to go on public assistance, and I had to put him on child support.
Oh, so government forced you
The
to
government
do it, so it wasn't
did
by
force
choice.
me. He never paid it. Still doesn't pay it to this day.
Damn, he ain't
shout
never
out to-
leaving the country.
Yeah, but him and I had a conversation before the paperwork went in, and he understood why I had to do what I had to do. Now, when he got hit with the child support, it was like, bitch, why are you doing this? You're trying to ruin my life. And it's just like, dude, I have multiple evidence to show that I had a conversation with you to say, listen, do you want me to go this route, or should I not put you on child support and just take whatever assistance I can get?
So let's flip it. Y'all have a conversation. Government forces you. Say he's doing what he's supposed to be doing at home with the child. Would you give him the
Yeah,
bread?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Would you?
Absolutely.
Baddie?
I would. Well, you know, it's so crazy because when I had my son, I purposely didn't put his dad on the birth certificate. I'm a system kid, so I know how the system works. So
I wish I knew that.
I didn't put him on the birth certificate so that anytime I do need to tap in with public assistance, I'm gonna get it and I'll have no problems. And he's still gonna do what he do.
I wish I knew that.
What's public assistance?
Food stamps,
cash assistance?
You need a little money for a house or whatever. Like if
You get money for a house?
Yeah, a little apartment. You sure do. They give you a little voucher. They sure do pay that.
I know. What
Yeah, it depends on income.
Because
But she know what I'm talking about. But yeah,
So you as a dad, do you feel like it's fair that fathers get put on child support and they're doing their part?
It varies because
depends on the
everybody has their
situation.
reason for it. Some people are spiteful. Some fathers get put into a situation where child support might help everybody in the household because they're going off of the government assistance. So if my child support is only $100 and then the government is giving you an apartment that's a 2-3 bedroom and I'm responsible for $100 a week, I'd love to do that.
All men don't do that though.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are the fathers you're speaking about living in the household or they're
No,
outside
even
the
if
household?
even
but
if
they
I'm
still
outside the
benefit?
household,
Niggas ain't jacking that.
if I gotta pay $100 a week for child support and the government is giving you a voucher for
Niggas is
It's
not
niggas
jacking
who's
that.
mad
They're
about
not
paying
jacking that.
$25 a week.
so
They're
you're
not jacking
so
that.
now then you got people that feel like I don't want to be told what to do. So since you want to go that route, that's why child
that's
support
petty
is
because that's petty. I'm not gonna lie, like niggas be weird as fuck. Like it's hard as hell out here.
so
bro.
then child support is petty then.
And then it's like the dads
is it petty,
don't
yeah?
have the kid 24/7. You
At
have
all.
mad time to go make a bag.
Okay.
You have
so-
mad time
But
out there.
again,
You get the kid
knew
2
who
days
you was
out
laying
late.
with though.
Okay.
Was he getting a bag while you was laid up, or was he laid up next to you? So
Shit,
you
I
knew
am
the type
never
of nigga
fucking
you
no
was
nigga
dealing
that
with.
ain't getting no
Alright.
bag.
Alright,
I
So,
mean, come on now.
but can we flip the question
Sure.
now? Do you think that men shouldn't continue to take care of their kids if they are on child support, as far as like give a little extra money or
question.
pick up their kid or do the most? Do you think that they should still be involved with their child? Because I see a lot of men tap out of it being involved.
Yeah,
with
they
their
say
child.
you
They
put me
send
on
the
child
check.
And
support,
what the
I'm
hell
not
is
doing no
really
more.
$75 to $100 a week? My baby father give me at least $500 a week for my kid. Whatever I
Got
need
the
from him.
bag.
So
He got a brother.
He do. A couple of them. Shout out to the Eagles.
this is
Go ahead, Tech.
Shout out to the Zoos.
the whole situation is tough because it all depends on what your situation is. I know women that get to a bag and whether they get $50 a month or $500 a month, they don't give a fuck. And then you got the ones that complain like $50 ain't nothing. If you're chasing the $50, then you're chasing that $50. But if you're chasing for him to be a father, then the $50 don't mean nothing to you.
Right.
So it all depends upon what you're chasing after.
I could agree with
So-
that.
I seen
Yeah.
this trend on TikTok where the baby mothers was calling their baby fathers,
For
asking
$50.
them for $50. And when they all got on the phone, every baby father said, "Y'all don't got it right now."
Right.
Never.
Dirty word.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so once again, right? Why are you calling me for $50, right? That would be the concept. Why you calling me $50, right? So
Maybe she
Your
needs some
son
pads
needs
and some
it.
deodorant. Maybe she needs
No,
something because she
no,
spent
you
her
can't
money.
do that.
Baby,
No,
no.
You know, hold on. Let me talk.
What the
because you know how many
pads
times.
is the mother, not
You
the
know how many
kid.
times I've been a mother for 6 years. There's been times I've struggled. Do you know how many times I didn't eat because I gave my plate to my son because he eats like a man?
Okay.
What
We
about
in the same
that?
boat.
But he's supposed to pay for you to
my
eat?
extra money that was for me. I spent on my son because he wanted this, that, and the third.
That's your obligation.
So I'm calling my baby father like, can I get an extra?
Nah, I'm
$50?
saying no.
Nah, y'all baby
Are you-
fathers
Uh,
is trash.
No. For me, let me tell you something. My son is 6 as well, and like I said, I've been through shit.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, I've taken my last,
me too.
and I've never turned to him and asked him for anything from me. Anything that I've asked of him was for my son. So if I ask you for $20, that's because this little nigga's in Target and he's getting on my fucking nerve and he want this bluey toy.
I feel like women are getting it misconstrued. I'm not here to, if I was a nigga,
that money ain't
I'm
for
not here to
me.
take care of you and get your pads.
No.
Whatever sacrifices you make for your kid
I
is
don't
a
agree.
sacrifice that you make.
I don't
So
agree.
you feel like the father of your child that y'all no longer together with has obligations to you?
No, not an obligation. I never said it was an obligation. That don't mean I'm not gonna call and ask. If I take my last $50 and I spend it on my son, and I call you like, can you replace it or can you at least give me $25?
No.
No.
Yeah,
I see what
No.
you're saying,
No.
but for me,
But I have that bond with my baby father.
Right.
It depends on your
It's
relationship with your baby
situational.
father. Like, my baby father's never gonna leave me for dead. Ever. We not together. He got
I
a
could-
whole other situation going on. But he's not,
I
no
could say
female
the
could
same
ever
thing
come and
in a
step in my
sense.
shoes.
Yes. Again, my son's father is on child support. He doesn't pay child support, but because of his own purposes.
Right.
But if I call him and I say, yo, I need such and such for him, he'll tell me, like, yo, if I got it. I'll send it to you. I'll cash app it to you. I've never, as a woman, I've never had to sit here and say, like, oh, I need $20 because I'm going to go get my eyelashes done, or I'm going to go get... That's not my thing, because this is the money that you're supposed to be using to take care of your kid.
I understand that.
Just
but if
because
I'm
you ain't
spending
got no
every
pads
single
for your
day of my
pussy?
life taking care of my kid, and the only time I have is the 8 hours that he's in school, and I go get my little bread while the 8 hours is going on. It's like, bro, my whole entire life is about this kid.
You fuck for
Yeah.
that kid.
True.
You making an excuse,
You
bro.
know,
Yeah.
we both fuck for the kid.
All right, but at
fuck
the end of the day, and
but you
I understand that response, but for you to have to go to him and feel,
I feel like women make a
hold
lot of
on,
sacrifices. Y'all not-
I
we
get
do.
it. We do.
So why the
Mothers
fuck not
are-
get paid for it?
I get it,
That's what-
but at the end of the day, the only thing I'm responding to is the fact that you say, yeah, I will call my baby father and ask him for money if I need pads. Now let me flip it. You say he's in a whole situation. So he taking care of his bitch and he still gotta take care of you?
Damn right.
I'm not
So I
jacking
gotta buy
it.
pads for 2
I'm not
bitches?
jacking it.
Oh,
That's why.
I'm
That's
not
why.
jacking it.
y'all gotta fuck with the right
I'm
niggas.
not
It's not
jacking it.
fucking with
You
the
ain't
right
fucked the right
so
nigga.
you telling me you and Kurt, you and Tech is in a relationship. He can
That's
still
different now.
Nah.
That's
Hold
different.
on.
I've never been with
Hold
another
on,
man.
Let me
No.
finish though.
I've never had
Let me
another
finish.
relationship outside of my
Let
baby
me
father.
finish. You just said
I've never had another
you
relationship.
just said your baby father got a shorty.
Yeah, he
So at
do.
the end of the day, you won't do it if you got a nigga, but he got to do it because he got a bitch.
But you know what? Here's the difference between. Let me tell you, because I'm missing a part.
Okay.
My baby father could call me for $500, and I'm gonna give it to him.
and
That's not
and you got a
fucking
nigga.
funny.
And your nigga. Hold on. And you got a nigga.
I don't have a nigga. I
No.
never had a nigga.
No. If you're in a relationship,
It's
let me
different.
hold on. Let me be clear.
What am
Let
I
me be
missing here?
clear. Let me be clear. If you are in a relationship, are you still investing, helping, supporting your baby father?
Yes.
When's your significant other? Because you said you
That's
ain't
not his business.
What?
That's not the niggas. Hold on. Let me make a
hold on,
statement.
no.
Let me
That
make
is
a
your
statement.
significant
Y'all
other.
sound
You
mad
mean to
crazy
tell
right now.
me?
I'm not gonna hold
Hold on.
If I
Let's
got
talk
a
about it.
boyfriend,
Hold on.
If I got a boyfriend, right?
Hold on.
And I got my baby father, me and my baby father have what we have going on, right? And I got a boyfriend that does not pay my bills.
Then why you
That don't
fucking
pay-
him?
Exactly.
Why are you fucking him? You
I'm
said-
not gonna be
you
fucking a
said you
nigga that's
gave
not
him a
what
whole
you said.
title. You said your
Exactly.
boyfriend.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
What?
Bro, I'm not gonna be fucking a nigga that can't. I'm the table. I already
Contradicting
got my
yourself,
table.
bruh.
No, I'm not contradicting
You
myself.
just said, hold on, let's calm it down. You just said you got your baby father.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got what y'all got going on. Y'all got a whole baby. And you got a boyfriend. That's a title. You're claiming a nigga.
My man, my
so at the
man,
end of the
my
day,
man.
I am the table.
Right.
You put a title
not his
there.
business, though.
Hold on. If that's your boyfriend. See, now it takes it
You're
someone.
saying boyfriend, not husband, not
hold
married,
on,
no
hold
commitment.
Hold on. So what is a boyfriend to you?
What you mean? What is a boyfriend to me? Somebody
nigga-
I'm dating, somebody I'm seeing, somebody I'm having
Hold
sexual
on.
relations with. It might not be an emotional attachment. We might just be fucked.
So
So,
then-
y'all just
so then
fuck
don't-
buddies,
don't
sis.
say-
That's what dating is to
Hold
me,
on.
in my perspective.
But a boyfriend
That's
and
what-
dating
Wait.
is two different
Wait.
things.
Flag on a play. Hold on 1 second. Let's get on the same page. We're only responding to what you state.
Right.
So to you, a boyfriend is someone you're dating.
Yeah.
So we're gonna switch it to your significant other.
But
Okay.
are boyfriends obligated to take care of their girl?
Absolutely.
Financially, 100%.
Bro, because you hold on.
I don't know. I don't agree
You
with
have
that.
to
So it's
understand.
perspective.
It's verbiage. Your understanding is not our understanding. So people that get in relationships, oh, I got a boyfriend, it goes to fiance to wife. Boyfriend is the start of it. We're claiming each other. We're exclusive, right? Now, if you're dating a person, I'm just dating him. That's not his business. I have no obligation towards you. So different terminologies. If you don't see it that way, it's okay. But majority of the world
sees it that way.
Will see boyfriend.
As my boyfriend is, we're serious.
I don't see a boyfriend as somebody that I'm committed to.
Okay.
I'm married to you. Yeah, I could date multiple people. Yeah, like I don't see it. No man has to come take care. I could date a man and be like, oh, I like this man. He's my boyfriend. I don't feel comfortable with a man that is my boyfriend, like paying my bills and doing all this, that, and the third, because I'm not gonna do that for you.
So how do you build?
If a nigga is gonna be taking care of me, I don't know. That's
just topic a little bit. How do you get to
that level?
Yeah, how do you get to the fiance? How do you get to the committed part?
Yeah.
Where's the exclusive part coming?
I feel like for me is like it kind of got to make its way there.
So is it a boyfriend with 3D?
Okay, that makes sense.
You stamping the
boyfriend?
My man. Like, what? Hold on.
But this is based on my experience with men too. So based on, hold on, let me explain. Based on my experience with men that I've dated before I had a son.
Okay.
To me, men, they cheat, they lie. I've never had a man that was faithful to me. Not even my baby father. I've never had anybody that's faithful to me. So in my experience, in my eyes, I could have a boyfriend. But I'm not expecting you to take care of me or do anything for you. We can date, we can go on dates, we can have sex, whatever. We can enjoy,
Why do you use the terminology boyfriend?
I don't. I never use that term.
You
brought it up. You asked me. Hold on. No.
You said back the tape.
Run back the tape.
Because you said
no. You said boyfriend. You said
Baddie. Yo, Baddie. Because we about to take it to the one trend.
Hold on.
We about to take it to the one trend. Because at the end of the day,
you gotta get on that. Because you said if I have a boyfriend, how does it work?
All right, let's stop right there. You said, if I have my baby father
and I have a
boyfriend, shout out to you, B Small. But at the end of the day, you said it. That's what we're responding to.
Yeah. Right. But the question that you originally asked before we even got into this was the original question was, I literally said, if my baby father asked me for $500 right now, I would give it to him. And you said, how does that work if you have a boyfriend? And I said, well, it wouldn't be his business what I do with my son's dad. That's not his business. Your verbiage. There's no commitment.
It's your verbiage. So significant other.
Okay, it's not even significant other. It's her fuck buddy because.
But that's no obligation.
Her dating.
But that's
partner.
no obligation.
But that's my perspective.
I
could be wrong 100% the way I move with men.
You're wrong.
All right. You're right.
I got a question.
It's perspective.
All right.
Listen.
I got a question.
Yes.
All right. How do you get to the position of getting a fiance?
I never got there yet.
But then what would be?
I never got there.
Yeah, but like what would you want it to be like?
I would want somebody that I wouldn't have to question, and that every man that I've ever
question
dated
all
in my
these
life, I'd have to
niggas
question.
for real.
Every and it's not even just men. It's relationships generally. You gotta question.
Of course, you gotta ask
questions.
There's people in my life I don't have to question, like him. There's people that I don't have to question. Those are the people.
Shout out to you,
Those are the people that I know. Like my relationship with him, I'm committed to. I never got a question.
So that should be your man. That should be your man. Your man.
That's business.
So now,
okay.
And I feel like
hold on. Sometimes business need a little pleasure.
Right, because guess what?
Fuck yeah.
That relationship. That could possibly be your person.
No. You said you never gotta question him.
The's women I don't have to question him. I'm fucking those bitches too.
Not as well, because we saw a picture of you, but So wait, no,
I
seriously.
just don't believe in, like, I don't believe boyfriends are committed and I just don't believe
that. We gonna get past that. Wait, we gonna get past that.
Beyonce's committed too.
We're gonna get past that. You married.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You tough.
You still giving your baby father $500?
Give me it.
Now we want to know.
Hypothetical, but I want to hear your thought process.
It depends on the situation.
It depends what he need the $500 for.
Why?
And hold on, I'm gonna discuss it with my husband.
And what if he say, nah, fuck that nigga?
Now what if they cool? I'm not gonna date somebody that doesn't have respect for my baby father and just doesn't.
So you should be with your baby father.
I'm not. Hell no.
Oh, you tough.
Take him back, sis. Take him back. That's a good man.
But you know what?
We do business together.
I really want to know.
We do business together, so it's like my bond with my baby father is different. We do business together on some shit I ain't gonna say on here.
Can I get personal?
Sure.
All right. What was the breakup detrimental?
To what?
To the relationship.
No, we here.
Why the fuck y'all broke up? Now let's talk about it.
We here.
He had some emotional issues. Some emotional issues.
So why you didn't
on.
work with him through that?
I couldn't. It wasn't for me to work on. It came to a point where he had to figure it out for himself.
But you
I had
willing to
take
give?
that.
You willing to still invest in him?
You know what? It was detrimental to my brand.
Okay.
My issues with him.
Oh, wow.
It was
But your
leaking
brand
out.
is here and your personal is here. Why you couldn't separate the two? Because you want to be outside?
He was trying to snatch her up. That's what it was.
man.
Baddie.
Listen, my baby father's a great man. He got some things, like we all have things that we need to work on.
That part.
Okay, and I feel like at the point in my life, I'm at the point in my life where I leveled up above certain things and certain environments and certain situations he would put me in brought me down, and I had to
Okay.
separate myself.
Understandable.
All right,
But
so-
at the same time, we still do business together. He's still a great man. He's a great father. He does
like
what
you
he
in
has
love.
to do. There is other shit that has me like, no, I can't deal with it. That's on him. That's something that he needs to work on. It
So
has nothing to
I
do
have
with
a
me.
question,
This
and
is
this
tough.
is going back to past trauma. This is a great conversation.
I think she said he needs therapy.
But
Yes. I
which
just
is
didn't want
fine.
to say it, but yeah.
She needs therapy too. They both
And
need
how
therapy.
you know I don't already go to therapy?
All right, which is fine. Ownership at its
Real
best.
bitch.
But now we're gonna talk about past trauma
Okay.
Oh,
because I heard a lot of past trauma.
Yeah.
I've been cheated on.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna talk about how some people could sabotage a good thing, self-sabotage, right? So boom, everybody cheated on you, right? You don't know what it's like to not be cheated on,
Right.
right?
Absolutely.
So boom, but it's okay for. Yes, he's your child's father, but you're not in a relationship. So it's okay for the next man to take care of you and put their person second or cheat on their person to validate you?
Hold on, can I say something?
Absolutely.
Any man that I've ever dealt, like,
Why you
even
laughing?
had a conversation, like, there's men that be like, oh, I'm going to do this, that, and the third for you, and I straight up tell them, I don't want a man to take care of me. I don't need a superhero. Like, I want a man to literally show me that they're a man.
Okay,
That was dumb.
But they
Like-
can't.
No, it's not
They
dumb.
can't show you that.
It's
They
not
can't.
dumb.
They
It's
can't.
literally like, bro, because you know why? I've dealt with men that have, for instance,
We
my
can
baby
talk about
father.
it.
They want to have control. They want
I
to
can
have.
understand
No,
that potential.
I'm a free spirit, bro. I'm not living my life that way.
So you rather go 50-50?
you take care of me, you pay my bills, and I gotta. No, we're gonna.
You rather
I
go
could-
50-50?
Yes.
That's why
Yes.
you gotta hide the money.
Yes.
Nigga give you
50-50?
something.
I only let yo, bro. 50,
You single?
I swear to God, I'm single.
She's single. She
And
willing to go 50-50.
Hold on. I'm single.
And
I
willing to
got,
go
hold on, I'm
50-50.
single, and I got niggas that I'm not fucking that's spending the bread.
Talk your shit,
Niggas that I'm
Baddie.
not fucking. Niggas that don't need no boyfriend title that's
They gonna
spending
watch
the
this
bread.
episode today
They're
and
gonna watch
talk
this
about
and they're gonna be like, yeah, that's me. They know. I don't have to lie. Them niggas is gonna see this and be like, yup,
What kind of pussy you got?
a good one.
I heard it was pink and deep.
So quick question. Whoa. I'm not in those type of antics.
Oh, man.
We heard about it. I saw the cover. Coming out soon, though. Now let's talk about it.
Now let's talk about it.
I don't want to see the cover.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
tell
wanna
me
be-
how
Hold
it
on,
is.
you
I
said
know.
your pussy was fat some episodes ago.
It
They
is
just be
fat. It is
throwing
fat.
I ain't gonna lie,
pussy
you
out
look
here.
like you got a fat pussy.
Ooh.
I do. And it look like it's pink too. Your
Oh,
lip
so
is
cause
pink.
y'all like y'all right?
It ain't even like because
What's
I
going
seen a
on?
black. Never mind.
No,
Oh.
and you know I'm about to pop my shit, but I ain't gonna pop my shit. Shout out to you, baby.
Sip to that, yup.
Yeah, let's take a sip.
Yo, y'all crazy.
Yo, you here? Cause you real quiet
Nah,
over there.
Yeah,
I,
really quiet.
I'm trying to process.
He's buffering.
I'm really trying to process your mind thinking, right? Because I'm really like weird.
You are.
So I'm trying to process the things that you're saying. Like,
It's gonna
Wait,
take a
let
hell
him
of a
talk.
man.
Let him talk.
nah, like 1 minute you saying like a man's supposed to do what he's supposed to do. Then you say, well, I don't trust no guy, and a guy can't do this, and a guy can't do that. So I'm trying to process like, do you want to get married one day?
No,
Okay, so now it kind of makes a little bit of sense that no man is the right man for you.
absolutely.
So you rather just be
So
for
is the
everybody.
right girl
No,
for
I'm
you?
I'm for me.
Is
No.
the right girl
I'm
for you?
No,
I saw a picture. All right, go
I
ahead.
do like bitches. I've dated bitches too. I've turned some bitches.
them
out.
Long Island chicks. I heard about them.
That's
Now, go
that
ahead.
wine
It's like
dance.
it's so weird and complicated for me the way I think with men, because like even when, like I said, I'm in a dating pool now, and I talk to a few guys and
A few girls.
But
like
you're-
it's just
you're in
no
a dating
girls
pool to do
right
what
now.
though?
You know what it is? It's like
'Cause you don't
I
have
just
no
want a
ending.
man to show me that they're a man.
You're not
No,
ready.
you can't say that because you're in the
I'm
When
not
I
ready.
say a man,
Okay.
I don't mean like financially taking care of me,
You're not
because that
ready.
doesn't.
Okay, what's a man? Let's start off with that.
What
What's
is
a
your
man?
definition
what's
of
a
a
A man that somebody
Dick.
that has integrity, somebody that is honest. Somebody
like
is gonna
him
make me
over there.
feel safe.
Somebody like him over
Somebody
there.
that my
Shout out
spirit.
to him over there, like him.
What you just said.
Shout out to you,
Put
him.
him on the camera.
Right.
First of all.
You don't believe in no man, right?
No, I don't.
So then, how you want somebody to be honest with you if you don't believe in it? How can they prove that?
You know what's so crazy? Oh man, I wish I could really talk how I feel.
You
because
could.
Why can't you talk?
Let's
talk about it.
It's one man in this whole entire world that gave me what I was looking for.
Okay, where he at?
And
God?
he gone.
He died?
No, he's alive.
Oh,
He just
okay.
don't want me no more. I took too long. I took too long to figure out what I wanted to do, and I lost it.
But if he really wanted you, he would
come back.
Yeah.
It was a couple of years. That nigga stayed down for a few years, and it was just like
You
it
broke
was a
his
lot for
heart.
him. I broke his heart. I ain't gonna lie, I broke his heart.
No,
and now I'm
Where he at? Let me call him.
he don't want me no more.
If you
Nah,
listen,
she not ready.
wants you.
I ain't no
To be honest,
therapist. I ain't no licensed
You know, I'ma
therapist.
keep
But
writing
excuse
about
me,
him
you
in my
gonna hear
music.
my speech. God damn it.
She ain't no fucking licensed
She's not.
therapist.
I said I'm not a licensed
Oh.
therapist. Sip to that. But she's not ready.
No.
She's not ready.
I feel like-
and I'm not finished. And I do feel like you got a lot of past trauma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. We all got past trauma somewhere, somehow. But and the majority, you and Tech is probably real similar.
Probably compatible.
Yeah, probably no. We would never. She could stay with me if that's the case. You cannot go to my nah.
I was trying to give you the alley-oop.
Yeah, you tried it. His dress
Nah,
too little.
but it's more so. I feel like what she said.
She said his dress is little. These ain't even
Nice
dress.
dress.
Whatever they is, they struggle.
Tech is like that though.
Nah,
Talk your
fuck
shit,
with me.
Tech.
Like, I'm just giving the people what they
Listen.
want. I'm
Nah.
listening sometimes.
Anyway, but I feel like
You ain't
for
saying
real, you said that you're in therapy,
Yeah.
which is great, girl power. But me just sitting here again, I'm not a therapist, but I read people very well. You're not ready. It's too much. Your guard is up.
Oh, super.
So,
I'm scared.
wait, and now we're gonna take it there. Any relationship, what would be the duties? How are y'all growing together? If you're doing everything myself.
I feel like just taking time out to bond. I feel like a lot of people, I feel like women sometimes and men too date for benefits. I feel like if we just kind of date to get to know each other and just like do activities together, like I pay one day, you pay the next day. It's
You
not
don't
all-
want them to pay though.
No, it's a 50-50 thing. Like, I take you on a date, you take me on. I've taken niggas on dates. I pay for my niggas. I love it. I love tricking on niggas. I love it. I love
You
being
trick
that
on
girl.
bitches too? Because I'm looking for...
Okay, right. You
But then when I go there, then you looking at
No,
me.
I'm just such a weird, like, I'm
It's
such
not
a...
weird.
No,
You're a
I
people's
understand.
person, like
But
a free-spirited person.
I just love energy. You got to give me a certain energy. And like I said, there's only one person that really gave me that energy, made me feel safe, made me feel like I could let my guard
What's
down
his
and be
name?
vulnerable. I can't.
Shout out to you, I can't. Yo, I
to
can't.
him.
Where you at? I can't.
I wrote my whole EP
Where you
about
at? I
him.
can't.
Every love song I write is about him. Everything that I write that has to do with
All
love
right,
is
so
about
you gonna
him.
give me his information, and I'm gonna send it to him. Like, yo, nigga, stop playing.
Nah,
with me.
nah,
I'll
her.
give it
She
to
gonna
you
fuck
after.
it up. She
No,
gonna
I'm
fuck
not.
it all
Let
the
me
way
tell you
up.
something.
He gonna be like, bitch, bye.
She ain't no
Word.
licensed therapist. But
Shit.
bitch, I'ma have him outside your house with the
boombox. That's all I want. I'll be good for you. Come back.
Not
Like Pussy
He know he
Breaker
missed
from
the
Erica
throat,
Mena.
though.
Like Pussy Breaker from Erica Mena.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But he brought that boombox
That's
out,
funny
boy.
because you know that you brought that up. He used to call me his Erica Mena. He said I look like her.
Nah,
you
he
my Erica
capping.
Mena.
Nah, you prettier than her. You prettier than her.
He tried to play me. She ugly now.
No,
She was cute back
she's
in the
very
day.
pretty. Her titties is
She's
just nah.
skinny
Erica
now.
Mena's
She
good.
just lost a lot of weight.
She's good. She's good.
Hey.
You go to therapy, right?
I do.
What's your ending goal for your therapy? Like, what are you trying to reach or overcome?
Honestly,
or
it's not
cope with?
really overcoming. It's kind of figuring myself out and figuring out what type of situations I have myself in and how I cannot put myself back in those situations.
Hold on, I got a question.
It's figuring out life for me. It's being confused about things and just looking for clarity. And you know what? Sometimes every therapist is not going to really... It's kind of taking what you need.
I don't like therapists.
How many sessions have you had?
I've been going to therapy since I was in...
Fuck is this, an intervention?
No, I was just asking because you know niggas go to one therapy
No.
session.
I've been
Shout
going
out to you,
therapy
Clay the Raider.
since I've been in middle school.
Oh, okay.
I've been going to therapy since... And
Alright.
it's always been something that's just been there.
Okay.
So let's get
That's dope.
let's get back home. Do you feel like, because you said that you grew up in foster care, do you feel like that's part of the problem?
Yeah. I have an attachment issue.
I get it. Abandonment
And
Yes.
attachment. Because once I love you, I want you forever.
Oh wow.
And sometimes people being like seasons and reasons. Exactly.
No, you know, my mom did foster care for 25 years.
What does that mean?
We was foster mom. My mom
She
was a
was a
foster
foster
parent.
mom.
So I had every foster child. I had two brothers and 3 sisters. And the girls always hurt me the most.
Why?
Because they always left. For some reason, all the foster kids, no shade, no nothing, they always want to go back to the situation. And I get it. They want to be with their mom.
That's what's comfortable.
I get it. But it's more so, I feel like the world doesn't understand the effect that they're putting on the foster parents and their kids, because we're going to love on you. You know what I'm saying? That's my little sister. And then it's like, oh, they're leaving. What?
That's so crazy. I didn't have
you-
that option. I wish I could have ran back to my
You know
parents.
what's so crazy? It's a lot of people who are in the foster system, just like you said, they want to go to their real family, but it's just like, it's like a trauma bond. What's that term? Like,
It
you
is a trauma
love
bond.
your abuser.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I mean, everybody going to want their mother.
But you know what?
Yeah,
At the
of
same
course.
time, not every foster parent is an abuser. Like with my situation,
No,
my
not
mom-
the foster
not the-
parent.
not the-
As
not
in
the
the
from
drug-
TV,
the
like
drug
the
situation.
parent.
Yes.
It's not always that.
Stockholm syndrome.
Like with my situation, my mom was she had extreme bipolar disorder.
she was
So
unable to take
she
care
took
of
care of all her kids. She has 8. I'm the 8th child. I'm the last one. She took care of everybody. She had a roof. She was the manager of McDonald's.
Nice.
She took care of all her kids. It was those moments where she would have those episodes that she would go into the psychiatric hospital for 30 days, where she would lose her kids to the system. She'll come out the psychiatric hospital and get her kids back every time.
That's dope.
It wasn't until I was born that they were like, nah, we're not gonna let you keep doing this. And I think about it all the time, because it's like, who would I be? Who would I be if I grew up with my mom? Like, would I still be a rapper? Would I still have these bars? Would I still grow up like with all this trauma, or would I have been more happier? No matter what situation we're in, I'm with my mom.
you still
I'm with
have the
somebody that can
relationship
give
with
me an
her?
identity. I had she died in 2021, but I did.
My
My
condolences.
condolences.
Yeah, thank you. She was a vessel in the psychiatric homes. I found out later on that she was like bringing people to Jesus, like in the
Wow.
psychiatric hospitals.
Of course.
She was one of those people, and we would always send care packages and send money and order food, like all of us take care of mom in the nursing home, and she would literally ask for more. We would not know why she want extra. She's feeding people that never get nothing.
Oh wow.
Care packages, she's getting socks, she's giving it away to the people. And when she died, people were sending emails to us, like saying your mom was like a god, like an angel in these hospitals, and I never knew that about her. My foster family put it in my head that she was a bad person. My mom never did drugs. She never smoked weed. She never drank alcohol.
It's just her mental.
Just her mental.
But you know what you just
Chemical
said? You said,
imbalance.
I wonder what I would be if I was with my mom. You're a free-spirited person.
Mm-hmm. So you probably have
You
that
are your
attribute
mom.
from your mother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you may not have grown up with her or was raised by her, but you may have a lot of her characteristics
Yeah,
that
she want to trick on niggas and shit. She's giving birth.
We don't
to.
know.
Like it. She said it.
you like McDonald's
listen
now.
to-
I do.
This is a free therapy session right there.
No, it's
Nah, but that's
it's
what I'm
real
saying.
though.
We know that Now Let's Talk About It podcast is entertainment to some and or therapeutic to others. So this is going to touch somebody.
Yeah, somebody's gonna hear this.
You know what I'm saying? We know your pussy fat. We know you like trucking on
said it's
niggas.
pink.
We know that.
It's very pink. It's very starbursty. I like to think of it as like, the pink starburst.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody
now-
loves the pink Starburst.
Am I allowed to get a little messy?
You can.
Because I want to know.
Get messy.
Get messy?
I want to get messy.
I'm scared.
I want to know what the fuck happened on one train. Can we hear your story? Because BaddieBarZ did something,
What you do?
and I don't want to speak on it. I'd rather it come from the source, because it's 10 sides to a story. So you got the internet that's going to portray it to be whatever it's going to be. So what happened,
Well, I
sis?
thought it was 3 sides to the story.
It's 10.
It's 10.
When it's on the internet. You know how many shares that shit got?
Yo.
Hey,
shit
I
went
done
viral.
got y'all
That shit probably
motherfuckers.
got to be at like, what, 25K now?
Damn.
So what
probably
happened
more
on?
than
Let us know what happened on the one
So,
train.
okay, I'm going to say this.
Did you pay your fare though? That's cool.
I
Know
paid
to
my-
tell a
No, matter of
story.
fact, nobody paid their fare, right, Sin?
Who sin?
They
Oh,
go
that's
for
him. Shout out to you, him, sin. We want to.
Nobody paid the fare. The police opened the door for us to go in for free.
Got it.
Like,
So
they
what's
knew
your
we
side
were
of the
doing the one
story?
train. All right, so look. Shout out to Shorty because she's actually a really dope artist.
Can we shout her out?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shout out to you, Billboard Baby.
Billboard Baby,
We
she's
just want to
dope.
hear what's going on.
She's a dope artist. I've always thought she was fire. I honestly didn't really know exactly who she was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? I met her last year at Past the Aux.
Okay.
We left the event. She was with me and my best friend Gina. Shout out Gina.
Shout out to you, Gina.
Hey, G.
The baddest bitch you heard. We were vibing out. It was my birthday weekend. It was me, Gina, Billboard Baby, and Steph X. Shout out
Okay.
Steph X, Brooklyn
Shout out to
rapper,
you too,
fire.
Steph X.
They were literally sending me their music to play it on the car. Me and my friend, we in our own whip and shit like that. So I'm playing the music. We having a time. We vibing.
Dope
I'm like, I'm
vibes.
fucking with these bitches. Like,
Okay.
Billboard, like, yo, follow me. I follow her. I say, oh, she lit. When I tell you, I never heard of this girl. I never knew who she was. I don't watch reality TV. I don't care about all the politics. I'm not into that. I don't even follow fucking celebrities.
Got
I'll be
it.
honest with you. I gotta see it. Somebody gotta
Really
repost
want
it
a
for me to
man,
see
so we
Yeah.
get it. Go ahead.
I'm a celebrity. You know me?
talk
That's
your
how I
shit,
move. Like,
Baddie.
you know my shit. Anyways, so to the point, like, it was so crazy because she never followed me back. I'm not a social media person. I don't give a fuck if you don't follow me back, but I will unfollow you. When I
Okay.
see you, it's gonna be love. But I don't follow people that don't follow me. It is
Got
what
it.
it is.
It's a business.
It's a business. So, and y'all can attest to this. I'm sorry to say your
Shout
name.
out to you, him. Go ahead.
So she just start. I met him and we start cross band collabing everything or whatever. So she sees my stuff pop up on her timeline because they follow each other.
Okay.
So she'll like. She sends me her little Jim Jones freestyle she did. The, I'm from Harlem shit. It was
Okay.
fire. I watched it.
Okay.
But I'm not reposting it, and I'm
Okay.
not gonna respond to you because you don't follow me.
Okay.
You don't get to like my shit, send me your shit, expect me to like your shit, and then not follow me. That's
Support
how
is
I am.
free,
Repost
right.
if you ain't following.
And not
part.
for nothing, like I said, it's just social media. I'm
Got
not
it.
a social media chick. I
Got
don't
it.
give a fuck about it.
So
I
get
will
to
lose.
the one train.
Look, because I need people understand.
Get to the one
I need
train.
people to understand what
How
happened.
get
It was
to the
so
one
crazy
train?
to me.
I needed to know the
So, of course, she
backstory.
need the scoop. So you got the scoop.
I
she
mean,
need the
I don't
scoop.
know,
So look. So boom, we at this event in Bensonhurst called Meet the Rappers. Shout out Miss Chit Chat. Shout out Joya.
Shout out to you,
Shout out
Miss
to
Chit
y'all.
Chat.
Shout out Spill It Entertainment.
Shout out to all y'all. Get to the story,
I
man.
fuck with the girls. No, because you need
Girls,
to know
girls.
why.
Now let's talk about it.
Now let's talk
All right,
about
we
it.
gonna talk.
So we at Meet the Rappers. Everybody's vibing. Long story short, Billboard Baby did some very disrespectful shit to me. Literally hugged somebody over my body as if I wasn't standing there. And that's just long story short. Like,
Oh,
literally.
D.
Literally.
Y'all saw the waistline? She got the
I
waistline,
had to let
y'all.
people know, like, it was so weird.
Yeah.
I was upset.
He liked that. He said, do it again.
I felt my titty on my head, hard ass head.
I was upset.
Okay.
I had broke my wrist in December, November, so I just got my
Your
cast off, and I had a
okay.
brace on, and I had on heels.
Okay.
I said, y'all could really, never mind.
Right.
I said, I'm gonna just chill.
Okay.
We gonna chill today. Yasin said, listen, I'm gonna talk to her because I didn't like that. We gonna see what's going on. And
Shout
why
out
she
to
has a
him. He
problem.
tried to decompress.
Yeah,
the
he said, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna
Got
handle
it.
it. That's my people's. I said, okay, fine. Sin. While we was at
We
the
don't know
spot,
where sin is. Talk to us.
You're just
Listen.
oblivious.
she went on stage. This how you know I'm a real bitch. She went on stage and I tapped him because I know that's his people. I said, yo, let's go up to the stage and show her love, even though she's a weirdo. I still want to show her love.
Real
Not
bitch
the
shit.
weirdo.
That's what I said. Those are the exact words I said. Boom. I don't see her. We leave the event. Everything's cool. Whatever. I don't see her for months now. A week before the One Train Cypher, me and Yasin, we're collabing again. She start liking shit. Now I'm screenshotting shit. Because now I feel like you funny.
You being funny.
So I'm screenshotting shit. One Train Cypher come around. Here she go. She there. I see her. I keep my distance. Now, we go from 241st Street all the way to South Ferry. We're at South Ferry now. There's over 300 women in the building. I'm literally the first person behind Steve with the big speaker. Everybody, all the 300 people is behind me. There's no space for you to go. She goes from, mind you, it's hundreds of people between me and her. She's at the train doors. She walks through all these people, goes under the speaker and walks over my feet. I let it rock. She goes to the escalator. Now she's standing at the escalator. In my head, I'm like, yeah, she's wilding right now. Mind you, we not in a spot. We not nowhere I could get pulled out of and look crazy. We on the one train. We in the train. Please do not do it to you. So
Way
look,
back.
They're technically in the train station.
We're in the train station. We're not even on the train. We're in the train station. So now they're doing the viral moment where we out on the motherfucking one train, and we all start jumping. Everybody's vibing. She comes out of nowhere and literally runs through mad people to get to me and pushes me back. In the video, you can see me going back. You see my pink hat.
That's a video?
It's a whole video of me
that
doing
Oh,
it.
yeah, she said 25K.
Send me that shit.
Look, I go back. I couldn't believe it, y'all. I got up. I pushed her. When I pushed her, she turned around, she looked at me, and it was over after that because you're not going to keep disrespecting me. I'm very nice. I don't want to carry my brand this way. I don't want to be a problem. I don't want to be a bully. I'm not a bully. I'm a girl. I love the girls. I show love to everybody, bro. I have so much respect for people. I carry myself with so much class when I'm outside at these events. And it was just unfair that you think you're going to keep trying to troll me and poke the bear. That's not cool.
I get it.
So it was so crazy because when this got out, a lot of people were DMing us like, yo, she's been doing this to a lot of people and everybody has been letting her rock and not saying nothing because they feel bad for her. Like, we're kind of happy that somebody finally stood on something. Like, because now you could just stop running around and making people feel uncomfortable. You're making people feel uncomfortable. You're being a bully. You're projecting how you feel about yourself on other people. You're insecure with yourself, so you try to put that on me. Yes. Don't do that. And then you try to do a clickbait like I was hating on you. Girl, I don't know who you are, and I don't care. I didn't even know you was a reality TV star. I didn't know none of that until after. I don't care, but you're not going to keep disrespecting me.
Have you spoken? Or?
No. A lot of fake pages, oh, we're going to see you and all this gangster stuff, and it's just like, I'm outside.
On a positive note, because I don't like drama. And we are women. We got our goals ahead of ourselves. We are mothers. So on a positive note, if there was one thing you would want to say to her, what would it be?
If there was one thing I would want to say to her?
Do better?
No, I apologize for putting my hands on you.
Okay.
But you know what? You might have needed that to humble yourself. And I hope that it humbled you. And I hope that you learned from the situation.
And let's be clear, that's self-defense.
Yeah.
So I respect you for apologizing for defending yourself.
I felt bad.
Right?
Like, damn. But you know what? It is what it is. Sometimes.
So, can you see a resolve between y'all, a resolution between y'all, or a sit down, or
we resolution for what? We could just go our separate ways. Like, you're not somebody I would want to be cool with because you got issues that you're allowing
it's beyond you.
Yeah, you got issues that's that's not somebody I would want to.
What
be
if
cool
she
with.
didn't know?
There's
What?
No way.
What if, just hypothetically speaking, what if she really didn't know what she was doing?
Well, I feel like that's
bullshit.
Yeah, because you went on social media and then tried to flip the whole situation and make it seem like I was hating on you, and I just wanted a viral moment. So you know what you're doing.
They don't know she went viral from that freestyle. Shout out to the One Train.
Yeah, shout out to the One Train.
You
though.
went
They
in.
was hating on me though. They
y'all should have been on the A train.
Let me tell you how they didn't
I
let me.
said A Train too. She was like, "Girl, why you say A Train?"
They should have been on the A train, so they could have got
Why they was hating on you?
stuck on the.
They didn't let me finish rapping.
Why?
So
Because she beat a bitch ass.
Look, I wrote it prior. I wrote the ending. The ending, I said, and to that hating bitch, I should have been took you out. You a gnat. I should have been shook you out. Think you fire, but no nigga ever took you out. Yeah, you fire. They just spray on you and put you out. That wasn't a bar for her. That was a bar from a bitch from Long Island that keep trolling me like she tough. And they stopped me from finishing my bar, but they let her throw mad subs on me during her part.
It's like,
and that was corny. Because not for nothing, this is hip hop culture. And I'm not saying I want to beef with girls or whatever, but it's like, all right, bitch, you doing hot shit. This is culture. Yeah, I don't like that. But they also didn't post her part either. I wouldn't post it either because she looked crazy with that.
Nah, but you did enough though. She went
train.
My shit went viral when I posted it.
Went viral.
I went viral twice.
I reposted her and didn't even know her.
Yeah, didn't even know me. But yeah, people was picking sides though. People was picking sides. People that I fuck with. A couple people like they was on her side a little because I guess people know that she's not tough. But I didn't know that. That girl could have whooped my ass for all I know. I didn't know that.
You were just defending yourself.
Yeah, but when I wound up speaking to them on the phone, they were like, wow, but you know what? Okay, we understand now. Even people that were there that witnessed her disrespecting me at Meet the Rappers, like Warren Went, he called me and was like, yo, I'm telling everybody she did that. She did that to herself. Because people were like, why would Baddie do that to her?
Shout out to you, Warren Went.
Yeah, shout out Warren Went because he was really there and he was like literally.
But no funny shit, and this goes to myself as well. Is you and her. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have a say so. Everybody wants to put in an input. You got to know where you are mentally, Billboard got to know where she is mentally, and however way it goes, move accordingly. It doesn't have to lead to the violence or hurt and harm. But you and your situation,
D&D.
Right, because why is it not on?
it is. But my thing is, we're women, and we can all move in a positive way. Shout out to Billboard, baby.
Shout out to you.
I'm still jacking your freestyle. You lit to me. And
your personality is dope.
aside from that viral moment, it went viral for all women coming together in the first place.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah.
So that altercation didn't take away from the message,
the message.
of
Yeah.
Coming together.
which is
Yeah.
it's hard. Cause you know how many bitches probably was on their period at that.
Yo,
Oh
and
my
it was
God.
a lot of females to the point like they had took a vote to see if we could still rap. The whole train, they was like, let her rap, because they wasn't gonna let me rap. And I told them, listen, if I don't rap, I'm gonna beat her ass again. Because I ain't come here for no reason.
Right.
And you trolling me,
Look.
you're bullying me.
I would have been like,
Don't let her rap. Get her.
get her.
Get her.
But the whole train was like, let her rap. Let her
Yes.
rap. And when I rapped and they stopped me, they was showing me wild love.
Finish her.
Yeah, they was showing me love. Shout out to the girls. Shout out Infinity B. Shout out Dizzy. Shout out Meditate. Shout out all the girls that was continue to show me love from the
That
one train. I
part.
fucks with y'all.
We love you, Baddie.
Nah, your energy is dope.
We gotta go into the next segment.
Even though she
because-
What's the next segment?
winding.
Don't be rushing me. Let me finish what I'm saying. Baddie.
Ow.
We gonna go into the
Y'all gonna
next
kill me because I
segment.
keep looking at the damn screen.
Well,
It's
it's gonna be you like
called
this.
Date or Deny. You ready?
Okay.
She better be ready.
She not ready. So
You
the
gotta stay
rules
ready.
is we're gonna give you two people, and you're gonna state who you would date and who you would deny,
Okay.
and why.
Are they people that I know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe, maybe not. Start it
Okay.
off.
Like,
I'm gonna do Iman Shumpert. Why you gotta make your face like that? Or
sorry.
Partisan Fontaine.
party.
Party?
Because Iman, I don't like the way he treats Tiana. So I'm going with
Everybody
party.
say that.
Yeah, he's like a narcissist.
There you go.
I love me a Tiana, so
Let Tech give one.
TT, you know the vibes.
Cool me.
She know the vibe.
She know the
I
vibes.
don't
What's
know
the
the
vibe?
TT, you could get it.
See,
Now
I
she
was
can
just
get
saying, call me so we could bust the nigga windows
Oh
out.
my god.
She is off that nigga. She dating the sexiest man alive now.
Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa.
That's Mufasa. Yeah,
You showing your titties?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mardi Gras, where the bees at?
All right. Next, Rod Wave versus T Grizzly.
Sound like big guys.
Why y'all got her laughing?
I'm definitely going with Rod. Sorry.
What's that song? He going to November?
Nah, cause you know what? My best friend Gina had a nigga that she was fucking with, and we called him Rod Wave. That's why.
Rod Wave is handsome.
He's sexy as hell. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
handsome as
But yeah, I'm
fuck.
going with Rod.
Okay, Rod.
He could sing me a tune. Sing me something, Zaddy.
All right, cool. Go, Neil.
Ink.
Oh, I fucked that up. My bad. I got it.
Kevin Gates.
Fuck no.
She ain't even say who.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Say Michael Jordan after that.
Shit.
Anybody. You can say anybody.
Shit, Kevin Samuels.
Don't
He's
do-
dead.
Yo.
Yo, why would I date a dead nigga? Come on.
Yo.
What's up with
Kevin
you?
Gates or
Nah.
Kevin Samuels? I ain't gonna lie. I'm going with Kevin Samuels because that nigga got money and he old, and I'll take his bread.
Whoa, you just said don't matter what kind of money they got.
I'm not going with Kevin Gates. He just wait. Like
Kevin
something
Gates got
just,
money.
Nah, something just
He
off
got
about
2
him.
phones too.
Nah, something
One
is
for the-
off about Kevin Gates.
hoop.
I'm sorry,
What's
I don't
off
know.
about him?
Boy, tough.
I don't like light skinned men. One, he rap good.
Yeah, he's tough.
It's just I don't know. He give gay a little bit. I love gay people, but not.
He give gay?
Yeah, oh man, he just give not for
For
me.
once, Ink ain't saying it.
Anyway, last one. Last one.
Not for me.
Dave East
Ooh, that's my.
versus Fab.
I'm going with Fab Daddy.
Not Daddy.
Hey, fam. Why? I ain't gonna lie. Davy's fine as fuck.
That nigga's a
He likes skin
But I
though.
like him chocolate. And Fab, I just always looked up to Fab since I was a kid as a rapper.
Yeah, I
Like,
love him.
Davies, he like dirty light skin. He got that like dirty light skin color.
Like
And
you?
he
That's the
fine.
Harlem.
Like you?
I'm dirty light skin?
A little bit.
Finally, because niggas keep saying I'm pale.
Oh, so if she dirty light skin, what am I?
Right.
Filthy. Nah, wait. You did that to yourself.
It's the colorism up here.
Colorism!
It's the colorism.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. My granddaddy white.
Oh my
For real?
God.
It don't get
Anyway,
it
y'all
don't
heard who she was choosing.
get Fab sexy as
So we're gonna just jump right into the next segment.
Supreme.
Flow.
What?
You ready?
Oh, to rap? Yeah.
She better
why
be
not?
ready.
So you know the rules, right?
What's the rules?
Okay.
The rules is slide on over. You know. The rules
What
is
if I mess up? I'm taking my phone
you
out.
have to
Incorporate. Nah, let's
Let's
talk about it.
it.
I know the rules
see.
then.
You ready, BaddieBarZ?
This ain't the one frame.
Yo, can I put my shades on?
You can do what you want.
You better get in your bag, girl.
I just wanna feel love.
Look. Turn it up a little bit in my headphones.
But is it enough?
It's not enough. Look. You could never trick me out my spot. Hopping through the lot, dirty sneakers on my feet as I'm running from the cops. Used to bag the work week for the plug to send a drop. At the strip club, white girls that sell the box. She's a dog. She ate the food up till she knocked. Never had no daddy, so the streets was like my pops. Always been a hustler, even on my 2 feet. Bitches couldn't rump with her. Lost a couple fights, but the streets gon' always toughen ya. Bad little bitch, if I like, gon' put my thumb in her. It's Baddie the baddest, never been no average. My shit is speaking Arabic, brutal like barbaric. Lil Zoe princess, but I'm really just Hispanic. Real gangsta bitch, cause my psyche really manic. Try dissing me, and I wouldn't even plan it. Last bitch that tried me, I left her in a panic. Y'all bitches always chatting, but y'all never do no damage. Poppy front me double, cause he know that I'ma manage. Your phone never rings, so you at a disadvantage. Now your body dropping to the bottom of Atlantic Ocean. Good marijuana, I be toting while you floating. Rather have a bag than be broken fancy clothing. And I don't mean to brag, but my flow is really golden. Bitches wanna beef when they should be taking notes in. Y'all ain't really winning, y'all just look like y'all got motion. Now let's talk about it. Yeah. Look. I was after your heart, now you the one that got control of me. Your love is like potency, you boast about it vocally. You knew I was broken, so you played me very soullessly. To tell the truth, I think it's you that really molded me. I'm just a creator in a world full of creatives. If I put my life in a book, you would never run out of pages. I'm resourceful with the phrases, my bars fill empty spaces. I ain't clearing up no rumors, I promise. Look, and no matter what I go through, I promise I'm not complaining. I promise that I'll be patient. Prayers to my mom, let God know that I'm waiting. Shit sit heavy in my heart, let God know that it's weighing. Look, and I ain't put the blame on no one. I made this bet I'ma land. See, these bitches wanna be famous. I want my songs to be reciting a million different language, $1 million different dollars, $1 million different savings. But one thing I never do, let my hunger turn desperation. Hungry for this rap shit, demanding the admiration. And I'm really from the street, so I'm golden in elevation. When you really from the bottom, the up is the only way. And now let's talk about it. Yeah. Now let's talk about it.
Whoa.
Yeah. Bars. What is you talking about?
Now let's talk about
Pain
it.
music.
Hey.
I was on a remix.
Yo, you was on. I'm crying and shit.
Don't cry.
That was mad touchy.
She
Can
was
I
you
drink
want to
now?
Yeah.
I rap so I can get drunk.
I'm over here crying.
Don't
I
cry.
felt that.
I hope you did.
I did.
Because I wrote that shit. Because I feel like everything that I put out, I want people to feel me. Like,
Bitch, stop crying.
really been through these streets, really been in jail, really took charges, really did all that, really sold hella drugs since I was a kid, really did all of that shit. Used to bag the work up with the little spoons and the gloves.
So you La Chapa.
You the plug? Not La What, nigga? Anyway, Baddie.
La Chopper, I like that.
Let the world know what you got going on.
Look, if I let the world know what I got going on, then I'm giving it sauce. I can't do that.
I mean, but you're a rising star. No sneak peek, no nothing.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all want the truth?
Where can we find
I just work every day and things come to me. I don't even, like, this shit just comes to me.
Talk your shit, Baddie.
Word, I feel like I put myself in a space where, like, I'm attracting what I want. And
except niggas.
Yeah, I don't want no niggas right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, so you want the bitches?
I want the money. The niggas gonna come after that.
And the bitches too.
I want the bread. But like, we just performed in Tampa Bay at Ink Mania Fest. I just opened up for some of the illest hip hop legends.
Nice.
Shout out Onyx. Shout out Shaheem the Rugged Child.
Nice.
We just did Subway Oracle today.
Nice.
What else? I did Bar for Bar like a couple weeks ago.
Fire.
Shade 45 on the way.
Fire.
We got a couple things. I got a couple concept videos dropping too for this summer.
That's what's up.
We doing big things,
We
man.
love you, Baddie.
We just
Where
working
we can
hard.
follow you at?
Y'all can follow me on the gram. You heard at Big BaddieBarZ. Now let me
Big
stop.
Baddie.
That's BaddieBarZ, BaddieBarZ. Don't be looking at my page funny because like I lost my page at a viral like 13K. They was hating on me, so I had to restart. But you know what? I'm still going viral. I got 3,000 followers and I do more numbers than the bitches with 15K. So it's like I'm outside.
Shit, Baddie.
I'm her for real.
You outside? You her? Been her?
Ooh, Big Long Island. You know, her. Shout out Fly Rich. Shout out Trapland TV. Shout out So Rich. Shout out Yasin. Shout out Puka. Shout out Grain Music. Y'all know the vibe. Shout out Little Long Island. Big Ronich in the building. You already know I'm outside.
What a time we had with her.
I ain't know Long Island was gonna show up like that.
Not Long Island.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, I'm your host, Ashley D.
Are you?
Shout out to my co-host, Ing.
Hey, y'all.
And our other co-host, Tag,
Oh, man.
Mr. Technical. He was quiet today.
Very quiet.
I'm learning.
Anyway,
set
and
you
shout
up.
out to our special guest, BaddieBarZ. Until next time.
Let's talk about it, bitch.
That was good.